Hello everyone. In this video I will continue where we left off before, starting with the steps required to obtain the Branch of Nordrassil. To do so we must head back into the Firelands raid instance, and accomplish tasks much like the Shadowmourne infusions. As I've already begun showing you, these are the items that you'll need to obtain to force open a portal, which will lead you to a raid boss that will drop the branch. During 4 different boss fights you must charge 4 crystal focuses. This process begins by collecting 3 crystal fragments which will then fuse into a dull crystal focus. Alitharazor's fragments come from our hatchling's eggshells, meaning you'll have to go through 2 ground phases to have enough to create your dull focus. Once these fragments are combined, the dull focus will give you hints of how to charge it. For this boss, simply click your dull focus right before the boss hits 100% energy, and it will be charged during the knockback. You can then run back and loot it from the ground, charged. Lord Rylist's fragments spawn around the outside of the encounter. They seem to spawn randomly, so just run around and pick them up as the fight goes on. To charge his focus, simply set it down before he stomps. The fragments for Shannix's focus are left behind when crystal traps like this are destroyed. To charge it, drop it on the ground before he hurls his spirit at the target location. It must be near the center to count. Bethlak's fragments are dropped when drones die that spawn during the encounter. You only need to kill 1, as all 3 fragments will drop from 1 drone. To charge it, simply go up top for 1 phase, and drop it right before his big AoE goes off, and then during the next phase, go back up and pick it up.
What is the meaning of this? Deathwing's vermin. A new aspect of magic has already been selected. There is no place for you, Tarecgos. You are dismissed!
You shall not have him!